Alright, what up? SoloRenektonOnly here, doing a coaching review breakdown for a Platinum 3, Platinum 2 player. Zaverith, I think I'm saying that right. We're playing top, obviously, against probably Kayle, but we shall see. It's not the most fun matchup yet, it's Kayle. Alright, let's just fix this real quick. Move here, doo-doo. Yeah, cool. Alright. So in terms of this matchup, this is actually a pain in the ass. Because it's all about range matchups in general are kind of annoying on Renekton, but this one specifically, because Kayle has so much potential to punish you as you run away from her or as you try and run toward her. But you just kind of have to commit. That's like mainly what this is about, committing to the all-in. Because too often people will run away when they could just stay there and kill Kayle. I like that you start pushing right away. That's smart. Don't like that Kayle's just like doing nothing. Okay, there you go. Should be using these bushes more for the first couple of creeps. Having a pop-up potion is not really what you want to have to do on that first wave. In these range matchups, it's pretty much all about going as long as you can without them to pop potions. So popping one on like the first wave on the first couple of creeps is not good. You need to use these bushes a lot more. You should have this control, and you should force him to be controlling this side. Because if you get in you can easily get in this bush, and then you can get in this one right at the start. Then you have bush control, and he has to shade this side, so you can walk out, Q, walk back in, and it makes it much harder for him to push the wave. Like right now, you got to be aggressive because he has this. All right, good. I like that you're kind of walking up. You don't have dash. I like taking dash at 2 in this matchup. I like taking dash at 2 on almost any matchup. Because you can just dash in, Q, and dash away and get like a free trade. I don't know why he's being so afraid. Okay. That was our CS. 12 out of 19 minus 4. Ooh, nice trade. Yeah, commit on that. Beautiful. Oh, you run Ignite. Oh yeah, that's free. That's free all day. That was a really good trade. Like I said, you just gotta commit all into these trades. That Kayle didn't do a very good job at kiting you. She kind of just stood there and traded. You do get the level 3 advantage because for some reason she was really afraid and she's like hiding up in this bush. Maybe she's like typing or something. But I think you get the level 3 advantage. And even if you hit it at the same time, your level 3 is way better than hers. So yeah, you get the level 3 advantage. She'll get it off of this creep though. See, I like that combo best right there because that's getting you all your fervor stacks before you W. Well, it's getting you more before you W. Like if you just dash W'd instead of dash Q auto W, I mean you could have snuck in an auto attack in there. But yeah, you W later so you get more stacks, more of the fervor damage, extra damage on your W. Makes it easier to follow through. Then I like that you immediately walk forward and use the stun duration to walk on the opposite side. So even if he does heal out, yeah, I don't think he could really do much. He shouldn't be trying to do this, and he should just like ran away right away. But even then, I think you still kill him no matter what. Really good job. Good job. Damn, Ignite Renekton, the power. I just run TP like every game now, so I forget about the power level early game. So let's speed this up. You should just push the wave out. How much gold are we going to be backing with here? Okay, 900. Let's see what we do. That's fine. You just gotta kill. Why not? You're snowballing. He's gonna come back with like nothing. Yeah, he came back with potions. Okay. So this is a good situation too, because you're also coming back to a wave that's pushing to you. Anytime you see even creeps, whatever side on the map it's on is gonna push. So split the lane in half right here, down the river. Even creeps on this side, pushing this way. I need like that John Madden. I need to be able to draw the arrows and stuff. That's what I really need. I've been going more with the free camera this game instead of like hovering over you. I love that trade. Really good. Really good. Built up a ton of fervor stacks before you went for your W. That's really good. That's something I don't do enough, to be honest. I really like that. You haven't had to worry about jungle pressure at all. Right now is where you definitely need to get a ward. I mean, we know on our screen that he's actually over here. but you're pretty far pushed up without vision. And these are two people that can easily run you down in a long lane and kill you. Because they have constant slows. He'll slow you once. Could have got that dash through him for a little bit of extra damage. Yeah, but you definitely need to get this ward down. You have like no HP. Alright, there you go. Direct. Okay. You have a second ward too, huh? Yeah, I might have even placed another one up there. You had plenty of time since the wave was just pushing at tower. It wouldn't have been a bad idea just to get an extra ward down. Although you can't save it and then just like replace it here. And you had plenty of time. You should place this ward nice and deep. So like right here is a spot. You get all that same vision over here, but you extend your vision over here by like a little bit. Just a little bit of early detection is really nice. You should have done a better. We'll back up and watch this, but you should have done a better job at just last hitting here. You see how scared this guy is from you, right? He's like staying all the way back. So what happens with this wave? It's an even wave, right? This is just looking like the first wave of the game, right? It's just going to meet up in the middle and just crash and break even there. And they're just going to keep reinforcing and break even. What you want to do in a situation like this where he's really weak against you is you just want to last hit. Last hit as late as possible, like the very last hit you can possibly do, because it keeps the wave here much longer. But see, you start autoing, and it keeps the wave here much longer, and it forces some of these melee creeps to die. So in your wave, like I don't think any of them are going to die. Maybe this one melee creep dies. But yeah, this is a bad situation, because you have such a dominant position over him. You need to just keep the wave there as long as possible, and extend that lead. Like you could have denied, I don't know, you could have denied 3 from that easily, and then the next wave crashes and it stays in mid again. You can deny like 6 or more waves. He was staying so far back. Yeah, and if you had that ward up here, you would have spotted him already. You spot him right now. Not responding. All inning. Not bad. 'Cause now you got ult and you can probably win this. Ooh, where are we going? I wanted to go this way, because you would have stayed near creeps, and that Q might have been a bigger heal. And you just kind of want to turn there. Let's back that up a little bit. Okay. So like I said, if you place that ward up here a little bit better. Also, the wave honestly should have still been right in the middle here. So you shouldn't even have been this far up in the lane. And you could have had a nice ward to spot this out earlier. So let's speed this up. So we'll pause right at the moment we can see him. Just like right here. So we spot him now. Yeah, this is just... He's way too far to try and make a play. You need to probably move back here. I mean, it ends up working out because this guy moves up and he has no HP. So still walking through. Yeah, I like that. I like that you see it right here, because you know he doesn't have flash because he blew his flash last time, and he's right in range for a double dash. But the thing is, if this guy's really good, or not even really good, just like decent, the second you make the first dash and you're here, he's healing himself and he's starting to move back. So by the time you make that second dash, he's probably gained enough distance that you can't get to him. And then you just double dashed under tower, and he can like Q you and then start, you know, doing the normal stuff after you after you waste both your dashes and have no escapes, where he's still at range. So I don't know. I think he kind of yeah, like look how far he moved up. Yeah, you even got him with one dash, and then like I said, I think moving toward the creeps would be better. Because you could also get a little bit of damage help from the creeps. Although you're never going to kill that guy there, but still. Just good habits to get into. Like making the most optimal decision in a situation like that, even if you're going to die anyways. Because then when you get in a habit like that, and then you make that same decision when it's a little bit closer, maybe you make the right play. Because you just eked out like a little bit of an extra heal or a little bit extra minion damage. Alright, let's see what we bought for items. Finish our Tiamat, start working on our Phage, got boots. Cool, I like it. I feel like we should have a big CS lead. We've been dominating this lane and we only have a slight lead. We're going to extend it here because we're getting a little bit extra of a wave. So you're going to come out ahead probably like, well. And he just stays right there. Good trade, good combo. I like that a lot. You obviously can't go for the all-in there, so get as much damage out as you can. I really like that. This Kayle's not that great, to be honest. But I mean, at this point, you're really far ahead, so it's quite easy. And you're running Ignite, so that's even a little bit of extra threat that you have. I think this is another situation where we're just mindlessly pushing. Like, this wave's going to push, but this guy's afraid of you, so capitalize on that. He's not even going to... See, you're figuring it out now. You're just figuring it out a little late. Yeah, see, yeah, you're figuring it out. You just figured it out too late because you could have denied this creep, possibly a couple more. This next wave would have crashed, maybe a couple more. You're denying like 5 or 6 more creeps. Mm, yeah. So you're realizing it now, but it's a little bit late. That's why I think we could have had a much bigger lead. Yeah, and then you punish him whenever he tries to get greedy and walk up for creeps. Definitely get your wards down right now, pushing into tower. You're looking for the dive. He has ultimate, so it's kind of an iffy play to be honest. And you already used your dash, so you're kind of just taking free damage. Now you can get him. Woo. That's like the most annoying spot to ever be in when they go right behind that tower. When they do that, the trick is to like move your screen up and to the side like this. But it's really hard to do because generally you're looking at it like this, and then you have to go like this to be able to click on them. Luckily you got him to pop his ult. He didn't really have to, he just kind of pussied out. No way, okay. Alright, force a goofy flash. You're kind of overextended, but luckily he's not anywhere near. How do we leave this wave? It's even, but these creeps are like way less HP. Alright, your opponent's teleporting bot. I honestly don't think he's going to add too much to this. So. Did he even get an assist? Alright, he got an assist. Okay. Play. Hook. Hook! Die for the hook! You know, maybe maybe he didn't have mana for it. So what did we do here? We just obviously push. This is already a wave that's shoving. Easy call. I like it. Push. You got your phage upgrade. I like it. Just get as much damage as you can on tower. You know where he is in bot. You know the jungler just died. You're under absolutely no threat. You know where mid is. So just push as much as you can. I would try and clear this wave and let as many creeps die as possible. That's a much better idea. There you go. Because you got another wave coming in that's going to have to get hit by the tower too. But yeah, I like this. I just like wasting that first wave is what you do. Don't waste too much time on that second wave because that's when you get yourself screwed. And you overstay. Like imagine if you were trying to wait that whole wave out. He would get back here. You have potentially the jungler could get there. Do we have wards? We have wards. We should be placing these somewhere. You're going for a roam on mid. I like this. Well, you could have dropped these wards along the way. Dropping a ward up here. I could have just stunned him. I like the roam. Good job. I like the roam. You had the wave in an unsafe spot that you didn't really want to push any farther. It was up here, so obviously you don't want to keep pushing. So it's a good idea to roam. I would add that you should just drop wards. Like dropping a ward as you go. You could have dropped one here, and you could have dropped one here. So now as you back, you'd have vision here, and you possibly could have spot out their jungler. Just little things, little habits to get into. Okay, working more on our phage. I like it. Typically, if this was a much harder matchup, I would advise you get a, I mean, this typically is a much harder matchup, but this Kayle is not performing that well. And you've had a really good early game. You've done quite well. Plus Ignite. Pretty ridiculous. I forget how good Ignite is sometimes. But then I use it, then there's the game where I'm against like a Fiora or something, and I'm just, ugh, I hate it. I don't know. I get so used to playing with TP on every other champ that it just kind of makes sense for Renekton. Plus I do like full damage builds, and I'd rather be able to split with TP than have it Ignite in lane. But Ignite's still decent. I mean, it definitely gives you a ton more kill potential in this lane. And this lane is literally all about the all-in. That's why Hex Drinker is such a good item too. If this guy was doing better, I would definitely say get a Hex Drinker. That was the whole point of that first statement. Okay. So we're just kind of splitting farm here. We need to find something useful to do with our time. We shoved the wave out, then we got to do something useful. So where are we going? Gonna roam mid again, maybe get Scuttle Crab. I think getting Scuttle Crab might have been better, but this guy's way overextended. Ooh, yeah, he's dead. Yasuo, oh. Oh, you don't have flash. JK. Now I feel like a genius by saying you should have gotten Scuttle Crab. I don't know. I would have gotten Scuttle Crab just because you don't have your mid laner there. So it brings the percentage of the play working like down by a lot because you don't have anybody else to help you with the extra damage. I don't know. Yasuo was kind of low, so it wasn't a bad play. I mean, he was very close to dying, so it wasn't a bad play. Well, you could have done like Scuttle and came back top and caught this wave. Because this is kind of important that you're missing this wave. Because the entire point of our roam is that we roam and we get back, that we get back in time. Because all of our roam doesn't matter if we don't catch any of these creeps. That's like the entire point of it. So this is actually a really big mistake. And you roamed for too long and you allowed this to happen without gaining much on the other side. So you actually just let him get ahead of you. In terms of like the outcome of that trade, not like ahead of you in terms of the entire game, because you can probably just kill him right now. But yeah, you're not gonna get to W. But you definitely let him just catch back up. He's ahead in CS now. See, this is the problem. We didn't get enough off that roam. And even if you kill the Yasuo, in all honesty, you're just trading even, because you're not gonna get the mid tower either. So the gold value trade is about even. Plus the mid was already pushed, so it's just gonna bounce the Yasuo back anyways. I like the roam. I just think we got to be quicker about our period of time. All right, we're doing it again. So let's see how we do it this time. So we're gonna see Kayle come in top, and this is like the first thing you see. It's like, okay, this guy, what is he gonna do? Okay, it's not freezing. He's obviously pushing. So we figure that out. That cuts our timer and our head down, so we have less time to roam. I like this. Push mid right up. I would just go for mid tower. I wouldn't even go bottom. I'd say fuck this. Just push mid. Good call. This is you don't have TP. You can't get down here in time. Just push mid. Hope for the best. That's all you can do in a situation like this. By the time you get down here, you'd be getting down here like right now. What would you do against this? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. So I like that you're just pushing the tower. You might not get it, but because it was full HP to start. But just do as much damage as you can. You see two people still in bot lane. And it's pretty likely that you know they're doing dragon since it's available. So I would just stay here until you see someone. You don't have any vision on your side, which is kind of dangerous, but you see this guy still in the lane, so you know only two people can come. You know dragon's up, so it's unlikely they're going to come to you. Yeah, and just don't greed for the extra wave. That's all you got to do. Well, you didn't face check. You warded. Okay, cool. Oh! 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 I like it. I like it. There you go. Ooh, do you have flash? I think you had to flash the E. You had to gain the second he ults, you have to gain distance away from him. That's the most important thing. You had dash and flash, I think, too. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, that part was good. Okay. Alright, you don't have. Oh, okay, never mind. You're like 3 seconds away. Let's see. There's a Q like that. Get as much health back as you can. So you're going to want to W like right now. Right when it comes up, you W. Oh yeah, so you're still taking the E damage no matter what. Flash isn't up yet. Oh, okay, you're just dead. Okay. Nothing you can do there. You can't get away. You didn't have flash and your E wasn't back up because you killed this guy with it. Meh. You could have ran under tower. I honestly probably would have taken the same trade. I thought you were going to win it, to be honest. I thought you were going to be able to kite out there, but you didn't have your abilities back up yet. Just short. Only had like a little bit more CDR. Yeah, you had to gain distance away from him quickly during that, because that's how you have to play it. Because with the build that I do, which is like the one you're doing, Tiamat into Black Cleaver, you're not tanky enough to stand there and survive him. So you have to like kite away at least 3 of the 5 seconds that he has his ult up. They should get this. There you go. Alright, our roam barely worked. At the very end, we're catching the wave. Okay. Alright. Okay. I mean, that kind of worked because of, like, where he went. Oh, this is just a really good trade. Unfortunately, Kayle ult OP. That was a really good combo, though. I like that. It was very, very smooth. You're ballsy, man. I like it. I like it. Yeah, I think what the hell, flag? Yeah, see, the problem is there you overcommit with the second E, so you have to commit to the all-in here, but you don't have your ultimate to survive this. If you have your ultimate here, you can probably live, because you ult now, that's 300. You Q right now, you live easily. What is it, 250 now? Whatever it is. You easily live, because you get a Q as well. So, if you had ultimate, that would have been a cool play, but you didn't have ult, and that's the big issue there. Obviously, if you had ignite, again, easy. Oh, man, that was ballsy. I just don't... Because you had to use your flash to get away, right? Yeah. See, if you had your flash to go back in, then you can, like, flash hide your Q. Because that's what you got to do. You got to get a Q off here. Oh, you actually got a Q. He just healed and killed you. I think if you hide your Q, you'd kill him. But you need to, like, flash hide your Q. I don't know if I would have been ballsy enough to make that dash back in. Alright, we upgrade boots. We get going into our Sterix / doing a Titanic, I guess. We'll see. Yeah, just doing much of this normal stuff. You haven't really been paying attention to much of the other people. Everybody's relatively even. Thresh has 3 kills. I mean, this guy's kind of big. Yeah, but your mid's down like 40 CS. That's kind of an issue. But in terms of item breakpoints, she's actually not that far behind. Because this guy's, well, crit's really good on Yasuo. Are we going to luck into this? The dream. Oh, do we not see him? Now we do. But you definitely can't fight that. No! Oh my god! Get the buff, you beast. I don't know if that's... Is it worth 250 gold? No, because you give them more gold than you get. Oh. That was definitely not worth. She's gonna win wall, I can't do anything. Yeah, I don't know if that was worth. Because what, you get 250 gold for your entire team, but they get a kill on you, which is 300 at like... Yeah, it was like 300 right there. Plus they get the assist, half of it on the other person. And they get EXP from killing you. You get EXP from killing the thing. I don't think it was worth it. I don't think it was worth it. Especially when Rammus goes in to pick up the buff for some reason. I don't know about that one. Alright, what do we buy? Couldn't buy much. Alright, so it looks like you are going for Sterix. I think Randuin's is so good right now. Uh-oh. Yeah, we keep double dashing when we can't all in. Oh, what? Like? Yeah, you keep double dashing when you can't all in. You don't have like your ultimate and shit up. It's like really, really important because you have to survive. This is like the same thing with Tryndamere. You have to survive her ultimate. So if you don't have your ultimate to help you do that, like you can't heal enough. Oh, and you miss your Q because you used it on creeps. So you get less damage here because you don't have a Q or lifesteal off of a person. You have Ignite, but it's just like you don't have ultimate up yet. The Q just comes back, you actually miss her with it. She ults anyways. Yeah. It's just the second time you didn't wait for your ultimate to be back up. That's a big deal because you're not actually building like magic resist or anything. So she's just like shredding you to nothing and then killing you with true damage basically. Or magic damage, basically true damage, because she has so much shred. Now she's got crazy attack speed. This is why I think Randuin's would have been such a good item for you. Because Randuin's is great against her attack speed. It gives you health, which is still good against her. I mean, obviously the armor doesn't really help that much against Kayle. But then the armor helps against Yasuo, Vayne, Tryndamere. The attack speed reduction helps against Tryndamere, Vayne. You know, like, crit reduction against Vayne and Yasuo and Tryndamere. Oh my god, dude. Yeah, Randuin's is like the dream item here. Randuin's is by far the best first tank item you go for. That's what I mean. That's why I gotta really think about shit per the game. Like, yes, Sterix is like a super good item, but yeah, that was too ballsy. We had ult that time, but you got poked to like half HP before the fight started. You just had like 3 really dumb deaths to this guy, and That's kind of why he's like fed right now. You had a lead, but you didn't really snowball it much. We just kind of kept fighting our lane opponent. You roamed mid once, but it was like a negative roam. And then he has TP and you don't, so like you couldn't follow on that big play bot lane. And then there hasn't really been much big stuff other than you just dying doing 1v1. Now you got a gank, so this should work pretty well. Does he even have an ultimate anymore? Nah, just barely doesn't have it. Look at that. It's almost up. That's so stupid. I hate that ability. Stupid ult's almost back up. Now it is. Wow. Kayle ultimate, dude. And that's only level 2. Wait till it's level 3, man. Thing's ridiculous. Alright, so we finished Titanic. Oh, okay, so we were going for the Titanic. Yeah, I still think we just sit on the Tiamat and we build Randuin's there. Randuin's is so good against this team. We'll see what you build next item, but yeah. I just think Randuin's is way too strong here to pass up. It just hits every single person on the enemy team. It's so good. So good. Okay. Alright, I like that we're dropping wards now. That's good. And you're looking to roam on this guy in mid. I want to take an angle like this if you're actually going for him. Okay. Yeah. You guys are going through most of this area blind. Sweep in front of you. What the hell? Bug? Ignite. Okay, good. Oh my god! Did he not ult? Yep. You're gonna get them all, huh? Yep. Oh, that was excellent. I love it. That was cool. Alright, we'll watch that again. Alright. So you guys don't have much vision. You're sweeping for vision. This guy gets the catch. Somehow that headbutt didn't knock him away because he didn't headbutt pull. He just headbutted. So somehow it didn't knock him away. Weird. You try and flash, but Yasuo still knocks you up because you flash a little bit early. Your W didn't deal any damage because he got the shield. That's what that was. Because he got the face of the mountain. And then right here where you Q them, I think this guy gets taunted. Oh no, he got knocked up so he couldn't press his R. Wrecked. And then Vayne just in melee mode. You have an empowered W, which is absolutely massive right now. Because you have a Titanic Hydra. So each proc, how much is it right now? It's 29 bonus damage on each hit, right? Yeah, 29 bonus damage on each hit, so that's an extra 90. And then if you use the active too. Talking about huge numbers. The active right now is 277. You don't even have a tank item. That's stupid. I like that your team immediately went mid, because this guy's just mindlessly pushing top, so... this guy is like going the Rain Man mode. He's just been sitting top endlessly. He really wants that tier 2 tower. But the thing is, tier 2 tower is not worth your team getting wrecked. Did he have TP up for that fight? Now I have to go back and check. That's going to tilt me if he did. Eh? Is this bugged? Right? What happened? Alright, I don't know what happened. It's like bugged or some shit apparently. Alright, quadra kill. Push mid tower. I don't know. So I guess Kayle's thing just came up now. Okay. What do we buy? We bought a Sterix, dude. I knew you were gonna buy it. I knew it. I mean, it synergizes really well with your item. And look, it went up to 33 damage instead of 29. Woo! But I mean, yeah, I don't know. I don't think it was the right item. Look at this guy. He's building all attack speed. This guy's got crit. This guy's got attack speed. This guy's got attack speed and crit. It's just so effective, man. So effective. I'm sure you'll build it next, but I think you're just making a mistake not building it right away. Alright. This Kayle just seems to be mindlessly pushing top. She has TP now, so she should just be in bot lane. Yeah, just push this wave out. I like that. Do the next one. Group up with your team. Uh-oh. This is getting scary. Well, you just saw a bunch of people in mid. This is scary. Yeah. You're overextending quite a bit. Might be able to get to your team in time. Okay. The Sterix gauge. Alright. The team is able to collapse. Ooh, this might be pretty decent. Oh, you missed your second E. That's real. We need big things out of you. This knockback. Yep, there it is. Finish it. Yep. Nice hook. Good follow-up. Damage is dead. Yeah, you overextended. But your team ended up collapsing pretty well, and the enemy team did not collapse correctly. And your team got right in between as they tried to collapse, and then you guys just forced on the first guy. And then, yeah. Got some nice hooks on the end. You got a lot of damage off over here, even though you had like almost no HP. So that's pretty good. Making yourself still be useful. That was one of those like when the bait works, you know. I don't think you intentionally tried to bait, and it could have went pretty wrong because Kayle could have been there too. Like someone else could have peeled off because you started pushing up before you had vision of them come back into the mid lane. Also, if there was like literally 2 more seconds, Tryndamere is probably killing you. Or if your team is like slow to collapse. Okay, so your team gets the inhib. Great. They should get the hell out of there. I like it. Our move is to go bottom. If you have TP, I 100% do this. I don't know. Without TP, it's probably still the right call. I mean, your team, you're just kind of hoping they get out. You can't really run there and help them in time. I think if you ran there, you'd almost be there by now, but it wouldn't really do much. And then in order to stop a Baron, you'd be too... You could definitely stop this Baron if they tried it, but they're definitely not going to. They're too weak. So it all works out, I guess. I like going bot. Because there really wasn't much else to go for. What are you going to do? Go mid? Is an inhib already taken? Bot's got a tier 3 still, so it's definitely the most ideal situation to go to. So I like that. Use the Titanic Hydra on the tower. Sweet. You can use your W too to reset. Both of them work. This is gonna work, right? This always works. Oh yeah. Oh, he's gonna even tumble. Oh! Whoa! Melee Vayne. Is this really gonna... Oh, okay. Yeah, mistakes were made. So let's watch this again. I like the initiative, but you just messed up the initiate. You screwed up the W in the flash. Like you need to... I think you want to flash dash here. Because flash first... Yeah, definitely. You want to flash dash because then the dash actually goes through him. And then you can stun immediately after that. Get your Hydra Q off. And he's dead. See, you ended up flashing during your W, so you didn't have anything to do when he was actually stunned because you were wasting your time flashing. Then Alistar luckily gets there in time to save him with some shields. He goes like melee mode and he's just taking damage from your ultimate. Yeah, shield save his life. But yeah, the initiate was just wrong. Flash E. That way you dash through the creeps, through him, get that damage on him as well, get your second E as well, get your W immediately after, then Hydra Q, dash out, and you dash through him, should be able to kill him. Oh, this guy's a goner. Oh, you idiot. You're so dead. Okay. What the hell? Ezreal can carry this fight. Oh my god, that hook was so good. Ezreal can carry? How about Thresh? What the fuck? Damn. That Thresh... What? Yo, rewatch. Hold up. I don't even know. I don't even care if you get that guy. That Thresh play was nasty. Yo, we're focusing in on Thresh here. So look at... Lands the first hook, initiates. This stuff is like... I don't know. It's all good until Kayle comes. Kayle's just gonna wreck them always. Okay, now let's keep an eye on this Thresh. Throws a lantern, tries to save Rammus. Rammus isn't good enough to be saved. Look at this. Beautiful hook. Drags one guy over. Boxes. Flays both of them back into it. Kills one. Oh my god. What a fucking beast. Oh, get wrecked. Ooh, the heal. Just enough. I like it. The heal bait. Wow, that was a sick play by Thresh. No, we're getting a dead man's. No! No! Randuins, dude. Randuins. I mean, obviously you're watching this and you understand by this point, but I was hoping you were going to get it. Ooh. This guy's still dead. Like, what? Stupid trash UO. Okay. I think at this point, your team's just going to win. Because you guys can kite and your front line is so tanky. Like, you and your front line can basically force out all their key ultimates. Like, you can force out Kayle and this guy's ultimate and Vayne to, like, be super defensive. Damn, you are crazy. Alright, luckily that guy didn't press his W key. Alright. Yeah, your front line can, like, blow all their ultimates, and then you have Ezreal, Syndra, Thresh, and this Thresh is a beast. So no one's getting on Ezreal. Like, how do they kill Ezreal? They have to get some ungodly Yasuo ultimate or Alistar play. But if Alistar's like going offensive, then you're just gonna kill the back line with Rammus. So I don't really see how the enemy ever wins this, because Ezreal is just never gonna be touched. There's no way they touch Ezreal, and he's just gonna queue them all forever. And all you have to do is stall out fights, because they have two ultimates that rely on you blowing a ton of damage into them during those ultimates, and then they win the fight after. But you just like, okay, cool, I'm just going to stay at range and poke you. Like, I don't care if you ultimate. This 5 seconds means nothing. I Q you once and E away. Alright, Yasuo is staring at the fight. Yasuo is staring top lane, so you get a free kill. You had double dash. I like that you did not go for it. Because it would be a very bad idea for you to have double dash there. You guys are going to be able to collapse on this. Yeah, because you already have this tower down. So you should be able to just come behind and collapse. Let that guy lead the way. No, we dashed him in to get a second one. That's pretty crucial. That actually mattered a lot. But your team should be able to clean it up. Yeah. I've seen you do this a couple times to do dash. It is extremely important that you get a second dash. It's like the most vital thing ever. So, like, I literally don't use my dash unless I get a second one. Aww. Yeah. See, because you could have another dash here. You could immediately get onto this guy. And because right now you had, like, no target because you were stuck because you didn't have another dash. You could have easily got on this guy, done a little bit of damage. Then that EQ from Syndra would have just killed. And then they could have focused on killing this guy or someone else. I think do they still get him in the end? Yeah, Rammus probably gets him. Alright, they still get him in the end. So it ends up being about the same. But then when you're over here, it forces these two guys to have to commit more to you, and then potentially you can get another kill. Your team could get more kills off of that. Because if they have to commit to you, then they're like not running away, right? And then they get killed by your team that's coming from this area. So I think your team's going to end it right now. Oh my god, are they really not going to end it? They're not going to end it. How? Oh my god, no way. Dude, how are you guys not going to end it right now? What? You're going to kill everybody. Oh, Vayne's going to be up. Oh, it's because no one's hitting it. Oh my. Dude, you guys could have ended that game easy. You guys could have just like cleared minions and hit the tower. It's like, what? Alright. That was interesting. Are you going to try and make a man play? Do it by yourself? I hope not. Yeah, alright, good. That's the way, if anything, you should be going for this. I would definitely commit. I like that. 3 inhibs is like something that they cannot recover from. You flash and ignite. Yeah. Oh, kind of made a mistake there. Oh my god, he didn't press his R key, dude. Alright, well that'll work. I feel like a lot of your kills have resulted from like the enemies making really stupid mistakes. Like that one was just retarded. Not all of them, obviously. Like how many kills you have? You have 12 kills. Like Jesus. Well, a couple of them certainly came from goofy things like that. Ooh. Oh! Ah, the shield. Damn. You get knocked all over the place. That was a good try. I mean, you probably should just ran it back. Because you have 3 inhibs down, so all you have to do is go and sit at Baron, and it's free. Because they have to stay and defend, because there's 2 supers coming in every wave. So that means at least one person's got to be in each lane. That means there's only 2 people free. One of them's going to be the support. And they can't 2v4 or 2v5 at Baron. Yeah, look, your team can even do it right now. Unfortunately for you, they don't even wait for you. You can just go do Dragon or just group up and push. I'd probably advise to do Dragon, because then they wait. They don't die while you're coming alive. Uh-oh. Okay. I think Ezreal's gonna be the important person here. He's gonna like win this entire thing. He shifted in! Jesus, guy. Understand what your job is. Your whole job is to kite. Did you not have dash? No, you didn't have it up yet. You could have dashed over if you did. That would have been great. You don't have flash either, so you're not going to catch. What do we buy? Damn, we're just not going to get it. I really wish we got a Randuin's. Randuin's was so good this game. I mean, you didn't end up needing it because you win the game, I guess, but it was definitely the right item choice. The most effective buy in this game. Yeah, look at it. You have 4 supers in this bot lane. The minions are just going to do it for you. That's why I thought the all-inning for this and dying was fine, but you ended up getting out. Yeah, look at this. Now you just buff it with Baron. Free game. Okay. Overall, I thought you played well mechanically. In terms of mechanics, most of the stuff you did was quite good. A couple times, like, you know, dashes and stuff, but that's not really a big deal. Your roams were iffy because like multiple times you ended up coming back to a wave that already had crashed into the tower. So like you end up trading what you got for the roam for that wave, which isn't really what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to trade. You're supposed to like get it all basically. Like that's the whole point of how it works. Like you shove out the top wave, right? You shove out the top lane, then you roam. So you get that stuff that you do while you roam. All while in the entire time, like stuff's going on in the top lane and it's building up a giant wave for you to come back to in like 2 minutes, and like that's the whole concept. And I think you mistimed it. Like there's 2 or 3 times that we've seen a big wave crash at your tower before you got back, and you missed a lot of the farm that way. So I don't know. I think you could have been a lot farther ahead. And then in terms of early game, there was like multiple times where the waves are crashing in the middle again, and you could have just last hit very slowly and denied your opponent, who was extremely afraid of you. Like Kayle wouldn't walk up for any of that farm. So you could have denied like 10 creeps in a situation where you'd only deny 2. And that stuff like really adds up, because if you do that throughout the entire lane phase, the entire first 15 minutes of the game, and then you're doing the roaming thing correctly, all of a sudden you're up like, you know, like how much CS? Yeah, we finished down CS. I mean, he was doing retarded shit like split pushing all game, so it's kind of skewed. But we could have had much more CS in a reasonable fashion. Like we're not even doing just by executing slightly better. So I think you could have had a bigger CS lead on him. You also had a lot of really dumb deaths in the mid game. Like you threw away your entire lead just dying to him 3 times in a row. Twice you fought without ultimate, and then once you fought after you got poked out. So dumb deaths that, you know, just cleaned those up. But overall, I thought you played pretty well. A lot of your combos are really good. Yeah, Ignite seemed pretty decent. We had obviously a bunch of mistakes somewhere. You know, that bot flash with the Vayne. Interesting. But overall, I thought you played really good. And, the Randuin's thing. That was just like the big thing I would harp on. Like, Randuin's is so ridiculously effective. Just look at the amount of crit items, the amount of attack speed items on the enemy team. Like, Randuin's is by far the best buy you could have had. I would have had it over the Sterix Gauge. I would have gone like, or obviously Deadman's, but I would have gone like these 2. I would have sat on the Tiamat and not even finished Titanic. I would have went Tiamat, Black Cleaver, Randuin's. If I was getting shit on, I would get a Hex Drinker in there early. But Tiamat, Black Cleaver, and then Randuin's, and then probably some Magic Resist if I had to split against this guy. If not, just going for the Sterix. But yeah, I definitely think Randuin's was a really important buy against this team. But yeah, GG, well played, man. Hope you enjoyed. Peace.